Today, I want to show you an AI that was crushing even the US market on January 27, 2025. This model's emerged as a significant competitor in the AI landscape, challenging the dominance of US-based tech giants and impacting financial markets as we saw with Nvidia's stock shares. So what AI could possibly be doing that? The short answer is DeepSeek R1 model. And who owns and what's the purpose of this model? At this point, you'll ask yourself, what is DeepSeek, and why is it creating a lot of noise recently in areas outside of artificial intelligence? To answer that, let's go back to 2023, when the hedge fund manager Liang Wenfeng founded DeepSeek, the Chinese AI startup in Hangzhou, China, to offer an AI chatbot powered by open-source models like the latest R1 advanced reasoning model, which was released just in January 2025 and has quickly risen to prominence and challenging the established AI players in the United States. What I found is that DeepSeek has AI models on par with or even outperforming leading American models like OpenAI's O1 and GPT 4.0, and Anthropic's Claude 3.5 Sonnet on various performance benchmarks, such as problem solving, math, general knowledge, and question answering. It's also currently ranked in the top 5 on Chatbot Arena. A major differentiator for DeepSeek is the developing of its models at significantly lower costs compared to American counterparts like OpenAI, Meta, and Google, and using a smaller number of chips. The company estimates its R1 model costs less than $6 million and required only about 2,000 Nvidia chips, while OpenAI's GPT-4 cost over $100 million to train and required 16,000 or more chips. Because of this massive reduction of chips usage, Nvidia stock experienced a significant drop of 15% in a single day due to concerns about the potential impact of DeepSeek's new AI technology on the market. This reasoning led investors to believe that their technology might reduce the demand for the expensive, high-powered hardware, like Nvidia's GPUs, that are typically used to train AI models. Nvidia wasn't the only one losing. The market reacted strongly to the news of DeepSeek, which created panic among other types of investors. And because of that, the S&P 500 was down about 1.8%, and the tech-heavy Nasdaq sank 3.4%, heading towards its worst percentage loss since December of 2024. For me, DeepSeek's work illustrates how new models can be created using the test time scaling technique, leveraging widely available models and compute that's fully export control compliant. This is important because it suggests DeepSeek was able to develop its models without violating US restrictions that limit access to advanced US chips. So DeepSeek engineers had to get creative in the face of trade restrictions meant to ensure US domination of AI, as President Trump stated the importance of the US beating China on AI and called for keeping the technology within the US. The stock market downturn has been described as a Sputnik moment for American AI, indicating a potential shift in the AI race. Some analysts believe the market's reaction is overblown, with some suggesting that the sell-off offers a buying opportunity for AI stocks. But incredibly, and thanks to this AI race, DeepSeek's achievement was the R1 model in 2 months, which is now available in their mobile app that's become the most downloaded free app on the Apple Store in several countries, including the US, UK, Australia, Canada, China, and Singapore, surpassing OpenAI's chatgpt in the past 3 months. Now, after this news briefing on economical aspects, I want to discuss the capabilities of the DeepSeek models. As far as we know, the R1 model is considered a strong competitor to OpenAI's O1 model, and is purely text-based, lacking of multimodal capabilities like Sora text-to-video or DALL-E text-to-image models. Another disadvantage is the chatbot can only remember information from the same chat, whereas ChatGPT has a memory feature that allows it to reference previous conversations. DeepSeek's R1 model has a 9.4% accuracy rate on humanity's last exam benchmark, compared to ChatGPT O1's 9.1%. In one test, the R1 outperformed GPT O1 on a reasoning question, but in another, both models gave incorrect answers. So there's open field for a lot of discussions to validate if the panic and FOMO was correct, or if it was only a lot of hype. Despite the hype, it's true that in mathematics benchmarks, DeepSeek R1 demonstrates strong performance. On AMY 2024, which evaluates advanced multi-step mathematical reasoning, DeepSeek R1 scored 79.8%, slightly ahead of OpenAI O1 at 79.2%. On Math 500, the R1 model takes the lead with an impressive 97.3%, slightly surpassing OpenAI O1 at 96.4%. This benchmark tests models on diverse high school-level mathematical problems requiring detailed reasoning. With DeepSeek R1, you can follow its logic, making it easier to understand, and if necessary, challenge its output. This capability gives reasoning models an edge in fields where outcomes need to be explainable, like research or complex decision-making. If you're enjoying the video, I'd appreciate it if you could give it a thumbs up and hit that like button. Also, ensure you subscribe by tapping the subscribe button and the notification bell so you never miss out on new content. Your support truly means everything to me. Now, let's resume the video. What makes DeepSeek R1 particularly competitive and attractive is its open source nature. Unlike proprietary models, its open source nature allows developers and researchers to explore, modify, and deploy it within certain technical limits, such as resource requirements. This, in my opinion, is the main reason of why DeepSeek was able to reduce the usage of Nvidia's microchips, because when you open source something, you open the door to massive feedback and coding improvements in a short period of time. So maybe we're looking now at the result of hundreds of coders. And talking about coders, we have also coding benchmarks. The first in the list is the Codeforces benchmark, which evaluates models' coding and algorithmic reasoning capabilities, represented as a percentile ranking against human participants. OpenAI O1 leads with 96.6%, while DeepSeek R1 achieves a very competitive 96.3%, with only a minor difference. Then the SWE Bench Verified benchmark evaluates reasoning in software engineering tasks. DeepSeek R1 performs strongly with a score of 49.2%, slightly ahead of OpenAI O1's 48.9%. This result positions DeepSeek R1 as a strong contender in specialized reasoning tasks like software verification. For factual reasoning, we have the GPQA Diamond, which measures the ability to answer general-purpose knowledge questions. DeepSeek R1 scores 71.5%, trailing OpenAI O1, which achieves 75.7%. This result highlights OpenAI O1's slight advantage in factual reasoning tasks. Then on MMLU, a benchmark that spans various disciplines and evaluates multitask language understanding, OpenAI O1 slightly edges out DeepSeek R1, scoring 91.8% compared to DeepSeek R1's 90.8%. Something important I found is that the R1 model is optimized for English and Chinese, but its performance may vary for queries in other languages. In some cases, the outputs may be a mix of English and Chinese, particularly when handling reasoning tasks. But let's hope future updates address this limitation and provide a solution for this issue that may create a lot of unpleasant results for global users. On the other hand, something that I like is the length of the outputs. Yes, it could vary depending on the access method, if you access via the web page, the mobile app, or the desktop app. But for example, the API's DeepSeek Reasoner supports a max output length of 8,000 tokens, which includes reasoning steps or chain of thought, which is incredibly long compared to NotebookLM output or other models, which is an aspect that's often criticized. And also for me, it's an aspect that matters the most when understanding books or very specialized topics where you need extra details or to dive deep for better explanations. In addition, the R1 model can be fine-tuned as an open source model for specific tasks. This flexibility makes it particularly appealing for researchers and organizations needing domain-specific applications, like trading, for example. Just consider that running the model locally requires high-performance GPUs or TPUs. In conclusion, DeepSeek's success raises questions about the high costs associated with developing and training AI models, challenging the dominant paradigm in the AI industry and posing a competitive threat to the established US AI companies by offering a seemingly more cost-effective alternative. The rapid rise of DeepSeek demonstrates the speed of advancements in the field of AI and how quickly the competitive landscape can change if the companies open source their models and provide concrete inputs and outputs of the advancements. At the moment, this AI will remain as a text chatbot, but could you imagine how disruptive it would be to have DeepSeek models to create video, images, or audio? I think that would be the next leap in advancements, breaking Sora's barrier of 10-second long videos with consistency and high quality with a lower consumption of resources. That for sure will change the game, and if DeepSeek achieves it, probably will be the signal of the end of US dominance in AI. At the end, this situation highlights the ongoing competition in the AI field and the potential for new players to disrupt the market. As always, if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button, subscribe for more content, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Your feedback means a lot and helps create even better videos for you. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.